Okay. Part 6, everybody. Yay.
So Shadow just realized that he can do this by...
I'll make you eat those words.
But you see... how does Shadow know that? How
does Sonic know that Shadow can chaos control and knows what chaos control is by meeting Shadow within less than 10 seconds?
All right, yeah, fair. You know, I don't have a counterpoint to that. But the thing is, I mean, Sonic just like I assume anybody can just use chaos control if they have a chaos thermal and if they believe hard enough. But I don't know how Shadow can deduce that Infinite can do this without Infinite directly telling him.
I assume. Well, he just kicked the shit out of his fake self, didn't he?
I mean, I guess, but yeah, you know that's another thing. Shadow says that all the replicas that Infinite makes are just as strong as the real thing. Shadow, you fucking finish yourself off in one hit. You're that weak?
Shadow literally make an army of shadows. You got chaos control. They all just nothing personal, kid. You're actually lose.
Oh God, I can't believe I didn't make Cold Steel the Hedgehog.
I'm imagining that final fight where it's like all those copies and they're all just Shadow. They all just teleport behind Sonic at the same time.
Teleport behind Sonic with a gun.
Oh, we're gonna get to that fucking fight.
Yeah, really.
Oh my God.
they all just chaos blast and the Earth just blows up.
That's kind of what Infinite does, yeah. He does it really slowly and therefore doesn't work, but that's kind of what happens.
You know,
I think you're miswriting. I think your problem is with the writing. Him being a cocky asshole is good writing. You just don't like that writing. There's a difference.
I mean, I guess. I don't like the bad writing.
To discussion, but I still question why Silver is in this game at all.
Dude, I wonder why Silver's been in the past like 4 games.
They explain in the comic that, like, in Silver's future, Eggman rules the world, so he travels back in time to stop that. But I mean, what? It makes no. How did Silver all of a sudden one day just go into living a future where Eggman does not rule the world, and then all of a sudden he does just one day? How does that?
Why
work?
don't you just write a story where it's the time travel thing that he does, and then instead of him constantly flip-flopping between being in the future, being not, why not just have it, oh, the future has changed, my future doesn't exist anymore, I'll stay here. Problem solved.
But yeah, another dimension.
No.
Well, I mean, listen. The Phantom Ruby can manipulate time, space, and reality, and therefore, maybe it manipulated Silver's timeline as well. From the past. It manipulated the future from the past.
I still question the Phantom Ruby's actual power.
Yeah, it can create
the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, it can create fucking alternate reality like replicas of things that exist. It can create giant world-destroying fireballs, but only for the consciousness of some people, so that it only physically affects them. And it can also transport people between dimensions. It's just a plot rock. It's literally just a fucking plot rock. It does whatever the plot needs it.
Why is this in the recording?
I think for one, I wanted to show off all the items that I created and just show off character creation in general. And I also wanted to show off some of the Wispins that I have, and also because I think I just straight up forgot to delete this part of the video. But that's okay, because we talked over it anyway.
Don't have the soap shoes. Doesn't matter.
I don't think you only get the soap shoes after you've beat the game anyway, so yeah, sorry.
Wait, no, I think isn't it based on Red Rings? I thought that's what your customized option was.
No, I'm pretty sure you get it after you beat the fight. You get the soap shoes, and then you also get some of the Sonic Boom pieces for beating the final boss.
Okay, actually,
this is one of the best custom levels in the game.
That's true. Is this the one with weird infinite snakes?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, because this is supposed to be chaos.
This is Operation Big Wave. This is the plan that Knuckles came up with in a minute.
If you notice, all the infinite snake-looking things are watery.
Why would they take that out of the game?
Because Infinite came in later, I think. Oh no! I mean, I have no proof of this. I think it's because they realized that Chaos doesn't have a battle. That being said, this is actually like the only time where Infinite does cool shit where he warps your reality.
Right,
like,
yeah, this is the only time where we really see this, yeah.
Well, I see now that it's watery, yeah. That's totally, like, That's
reskin
totally supposed
chaos.
to be
Reused?
reskin.
Yeah,
big
yeah,
chaos.
reskin chaos. I would love to see like a beta of this game get leaked just to see what like the plans for this was. If
I'd love to
that
see like
was
yeah,
supposed
just
to be the
even
case.
just like concepts and plans for it. I would love to see.
What could have been, what could have been.
I like this. I really like this idea though that like Infinite keeps like changing the.
Yeah, this is one of the most creative levels. Oh. I think the levels that take place in this specific city are some of the most
fucking
suck.
interesting. Why?
I like okay.
What?
Why is it me? Remember Austin, it's just me.
Because I have a lot more funny clips of you than I have funny
Because
clips
I'm a
of
lot,
Austin to put
lot
into the
louder than
playthrough.
everybody else. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. 80% of our forces are fucking dead. Our entire army destroyed
job,
because of
Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Good
Knuckles
job,
maze-
Knuckles.
Knuckles may as well be, like, guilty of fucking genocide at this point. You killed everyone.
To be fair, he didn't. What was he supposed to do? The Phantom Ruby. We just went over how bullshit the
Come
Phantom
up
Ruby is.
with a
How the fuck
better
is he supposed to
plan
do
or
about
some
it?
shit. I don't know.
What
He
plan?
literally-
What plan? The Phantom Ruby destroys reality.
He literally...
He also not
Knuckles...
have a charge attack on the enemy.
Yeah,
What else were you
yeah.
gonna do? What else were you gonna do? Lose
He
the
came
war?
up with the plan in a minute and a half. Who comes up with their plan of attack in a minute and a half? Why did Silver decide that Knuckles would be the leader of the Resistance?
When did Silver? When did Silver say that?
This is actually a really neat way to end the stage. I like that. Foreshadow with the boss. That's kind of cool.
I just like how Silver. I like how he kept showing up when the. It wasn't just like and then the level changed, but you actually wanted to change it.
I think that level was a more interesting interaction with Infinite than any of his actual boss fights.
Like I said,
yeah.
you know what? It's great that we all agree on
Sans?
Sans?
Oh, damn it! You beat me to the joke! Or did you?
You definitely made a Sans fucking reference. But I'm glad that we all agree on this because that proves my point that we were talking about earlier, that I like how, you know, the level that you felt like you were not just moving through the city, but like the city was moving around you, how Infinite kept changing the landscape. You felt like you were moving through the environment. Unlike other games where it's just fucking hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. This game definitely does get things right that people were very, like, just not paying attention to or caring about. People will
Also,
still say this is like one of the worst games in the
weird
series.
little thing I want to bring up in this cutscene. It implies that Infinite remembers the Avatar from earlier in the game, like when he was first fighting him in that one cutscene. But then later on, he just goes, "Wait, I remember you." But you already established that you remember him though. You can't remember him twice. You can't do that. You can't do that.
I'm
Infinite. You
aware
can't
of
do
condom
that.
every time I have sex, no matter
Phantom
who I'm with,
Sonic.
where I'm at, or what time of day it is, because that is the only way to be
Condom Sonic.
totally safe.
What?
What is that? I know what that's from. That's Jason Griffin. That's a commercial, right?
Yeah, that's a commercial that Jason.
That's a
Griffin
commercial
did.
Jason Griffin did.
A
I know
condom
exactly what
commercial.
that's from.
Oh,
This
I
boss
can't
fight
believe
coming up is
that was in the deepest part of my recesses of my fucking mind, and that shit just got pulled to the front. Why did you do that?
this
I just
boss
like the
fight
video.
coming up is actually
Oh,
pretty
it's an
neat
amazing
too.
song.
I do like this boss fight. I especially
Isn't
like
this
how
the
you can.
only... It's like the only time they use this song in anything but that one cutscene too.
No, they use this is a unique song to this fight.
Yeah, this
Well,
is unique
that-
to this fight.
They use the intro to the. I guess more specifically, I should say use that intro. They, it's
Like
it's
for
a
the
unique
actual
song,
for
but it-
Infinite's actual theme.
yeah, but it's a unique song, but the basis of the unique song is the vocal Infinite theme that only shows up in that one cutscene.
Doesn't it show up in his first fight?
In the cutscene before his first fight, but that's it. You can barely hear it.
You mean the actual vocals themselves? Yes, the vocals. I
Yeah.
don't think the vocal song is in the game at all. Besides,
No, it's-
like soundtrack wise.
Yeah, but
Right.
this specific
Which
boss
is a
fight,
serious shame
the
because
intro
that
music
song's
is-
actually really good.
I think the intro to this song is the only time in game that they even have anything close to resembling it, because it uses the intro to the vocal.
Right, yeah. Real quick though, I just want to point out that I get the whole reason why the wisps are in this game. It's to, like, increase replayability as far as the avatar goes, so that you can, like, experiment and whatnot with all the different wisps. I don't think any of the wisp buttons really mean all that much, except for this level is kind of fun to replay with different wisps. Because right now I'm using the lightning wisp. Lightning wisp sucks with this fight, but you can use cube wisp, you can use the burst wisp, drill wisp is really fun to use in this fight. Like, I think this is one of the only few times where, like, the different Wispons actually mean things, like, mean something, whenever you're, like, experimenting with them.
So I like the mechanic in this fight that when you get hit, it's a lot more dangerous. You get punished for getting hit, kind of.
Yeah, that's definitely the best part about all of Infinite's fights, that with the cube, like, alternate reality stuff that they do.
You want a weird piece of trivia that
Yes.
I think I made you mention before? So a lot of people were making, still make fun of Infinite's theme, make fun of it. I don't know why. It's an awesome song.
Oh no, I
Saying it's-
unironically like it.
It sounds like a Linkin Park song, right?
Right.
You know that the trailer for his song came out the day Chester Bennington killed himself?
Oh yeah, you already talked about this in part 3.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, first off, why do you remember that? Second off,
Because
I
I
just thought that was
edited
so
the video and I uploaded it myself.
I was just kind of random because I remember the comments being like, "This song is fucking awesome. This song is fucking awesome." I took a shower or something.
And then
I went
suddenly
back
rest
like,
in
"Oh yeah,
peace,
time to rock
Chester.
out." Yeah, the entire fucking chat just changed. I was like, "Oh shit!" By the way, those shoes are fire. Why are you not wearing the fucking Pumpkin Hill shirt? That's what I'm wondering.
Why would I wear the Pumpkin Hill
Shoes
shirt
are
right under the
ass.
gamer hat?
Yeah, what are those shoes?
Bounce pad.
Those-
Go about
Bounce
that
pad.
to your feet.
No, one of those is funnier. I should have said that shit.
Bumper-kun.
I remember you ran from me before.
Hey, wait, better question. Why do we only use our grappling hook when we need to?
Also, hang on. What did that fall out of?
This will
His pocket.
His ass, whatever.
Where does Sonic keep all 7 emeralds during Unleashed? Don't ask
Well,
me
actually, in
questions.
Unleashed, it's confirmed in the opening cutscene, he keeps them in his brain. Remember? Because he turns into Super Sonic, he pulls them out of fucking nowhere, but he closes his eyes, and then they appear. He keeps them in his brain. He keeps them in his spirit.
Is that why his head's so fucking
But
big?
the Phantom movie prototype that the Avatar has, yeah, that he just keeps that in his ass.
It just fell. I just like, at least with like the rings, it's a gameplay thing most of the time. So anything related to rings, it's whatever. But that cutscene was clearly animated like it fell out of his non-existent pocket.
He hammer spaced it. That's what that thing is called, where characters put things into the pockets that they don't have in cartoons and comics. That's called hammer spacing. Now you know.
I just call it the
No, not yet. But I
bag of infinite holding from Dungeons and Dragons.
No, you call it null space. That's what you call it.
We can check that out. We might
Sorry, I'm
find
trying to listen to the
something
bot.
there.
That sounds like a promising lead. We have to figure out the secret behind Infinite's power and virtual
Hey,
reality.
why
Oh, we're gonna go to Classic Chemical Plant next, guys. Remember the controversy with Classic Chemical Plant in this game? Oh, excuse me, Chemical Plant. Green Hill, Chemical Plant. Death Egg.
Hey, Fumi, hi,
Chemical Plant.
What did you do, man? What did you do? Sega had to throw this at you, man. We went from Sonic CD to then you.
Who thought this song was acceptable?
He went up with all that momentum, yet he still doesn't make it up the hill.
Everything about this level is just bad.
I
Like,
actually
you
like
ha- Like, you have to be spin dashing to make it up that hill. You can't even roll. And make it up. You have to be spin dashing.
I'm impressed you remember that you could drop dash in this game. I actually forgot you could do that till literally just now. So I've never used it. It's not worth it.
This hurts to hear.
Like, how do you fuck up Chemical Plant, the music, so much? Like, Chemical Plant is such an energetic, crazy stage in Sonic 2. This is the complete opposite.
I mean, I respect that he didn't try to
Try to do
make
something
the
different.
Chemical Plant theme
Yeah.
again. But the thing that he tried just sounds atrocious.
If you can't
Just
make
rush,
it,
crazy.
if you can't
Imagine.
remake it better, then why remake it at all?
I mean, to be
That's
fair,
what
it's
I'm
not
saying.
the composer's fault that Chemical Plant Zone was recycled.
Oh, absolutely. I think it was 100% a matter of doing the best with what he could. I absolutely don't think it's necessary. Well, I mean, it is his fault for making the music, but I don't think it was his fault per se.
I mean, it also could have been like a mandate to have it sound Genesis-y, and if
Yeah.
that's not, the composer's forte,
Absolutely.
I can see why, like, not even at the composer's fault, they gave work that they potentially knew was awful because it was what the company wanted.
Hayata's made a bunch of music. I mean, first off, Sonic CD for the most part. I mean, it's got those past songs which run off the Genesis sound font. But, fucking the options menu from Sonic Heroes, the Chaos Emerald music from Sonic Heroes. He did that. He did all of Knights. You know, there's definitely more he could have done. I definitely think it was a time restraint.
It's frustrating because at least one classic song in this game is okay, but like none of the rest.
Wait, which one?
Ghost Town. It's definitely Ghost Town.
That's not him. That's Otani.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
fuck.
I didn't want to say that until someone brought it up.
But yeah, Ghost Town is definitely the only good classic song in this entire game. You could also, you know what? I'll give the guy credit. You can also make the argument that Eggman's classic boss fight music in this game is also okay. I can give you that much too. It's fine.
I said average and went, fuck. I actually really like. I think we were talking about. Well, we were talking about this. The whole, the idea of like moving through a level. I really like modern Chemical Plant. How like it's like a destroyed, dilapidated.
I agree. Yeah, Modern Chemical Plant I think is one of the better modern Sonic stages.
I will say
He's got like 10 terabytes of selfies. you see that's what pisses me off about Eggman's characterization in this game is that Eggman's supposed to be to a degree pretty goofy or at least entertaining to watch and like a fun villain, threatening but a fun villain. You barely see any of that. He's so fucking boring in this game.
They just play him as a straight antagonist, and he has never worked when he is just straight antagonist. Even back in the days where there was no dialogue, it was Sonic 1, he still had that goofy grin and that, like, laugh and run animation.
Bring back Adventure 1 Ham. I'm telling you. Whoa!
You're not gonna get away with this!
Oh, yes! It's just a stone tablet predicting.
Wait, what's
please end the part. Please end the part before
No. Wait. The fucking Twinkle Park. Let's see if you can clear this awesome game. All right, now I'm ending the part.
Oh yeah, you're right.